Well, I just finished this wall bow folder holder, if you will. I'm going to mount that on the wall and put my folders in for my to-dos. But now I need to finish it. So what I was going to use was I was going to use a shellac finish on this case. We'll try that for the first time. So what I'm going to do is, by the way, this is the oak, piece of the oak I used, and I just stained it. I stained it with this Minwax golden oak. Put one coat on last night. I've put edge banding around it. It's just plywood, but I've half-inch plywood with edge banding. So let's seal it. And what we're going to do to finish it is I'm going to use, like I mentioned, shellac. And I'm going to, for the first coat, I'm going to dilute it, or cut it, as they say in the trade, by about 1/3. with denatured alcohol. And I'm going to apply it with a rag. Sure we get all the drifts off. I haven't glued this on yet to the backboard because I wanted to get inside and do the finishing. I didn't seal the wood before I put the stain on, by the way. Just making sure I got all it covered. And that's about it. I did some experimenting before with just common plywood, pine plywood. I did put a finish. I put a sealer on it, which was the shellac cut in half with the denatured alcohol, and then I stained it. Just experimenting. I put this edging around it because it's going to be on a project I'm going to do. So I'm going to let this dry for about 20 or 30 minutes. Let's see what time it is. All right. And just as an FYI, the temperature here is probably about 65 right now. So it should take a half hour to dry, and we'll put a second coat on. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. All appears to be dry. So I'm going to put a second coat on. I've not sealed it, or I've not sanded it between coats yet. So I'm going to go and we're going to put a second coat on. And this time I'm going to put on a 3-pound cut. Straight out of the can. It's actually pretty fast and simple using a rag. Make sure we get all the drips on any edges. I don't need to get the back, it's going to be up against the wall. So I'm going to wait another 20 or 30 minutes and we'll see where we go from there. It's going to take probably 4 or 5 coats. I can see how it's just sucking up the shellac right off. The wood's so dry. So I figure I'm going to do a light sanding between the second and the third coat. See you in 30 minutes. Or actually, I'll see you right away. I'm going to wait 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes and I've got 2 coats now on, and I am getting somewhat of a shine. I don't know if you can see it there or not. I'm taking 400 grit, just to knock off some of the burrs and smooth it out just a little. You don't need much. Now I'll go with a third coat. Again, 100%, so I got a 3-pound cut here, 100% out of the can. One nice thing about using shellac is the fact that it dries so quick. So what, it's been about an hour and a half and I've got 3 coats on already, so that's real nice. Well, it's been about 24 hours now. And they've had time to thoroughly dry. This one turned out real nice. I didn't want to put too much, but 2 coats of shellac on this one. I still have to glue this part of the file folder to this board, so we'll let that one go. So I'm going to just put a light coat of paste wax on this. See how that turns out. Good to go. I'll put the 2 together, put it on the wall, and we'll see how it looks. Well, here it is, my finished project, right by my desk where I can use it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next project.